Hansi Flick's Barcelona lit up the pitch last season, playing some of the most breathtaking football in Europe. The German manager has quickly put a stamp on this team, blending discipline, intensity and attacking fluidity to bring the best out of his players. After reclaiming the La Liga title, Barca now enter this season with even greater ambitions, not just to defend their domestic crown, but to take the next big step and challenge for the Champions League. Under Hansi Flick, Barcelona have largely set up in a 4-2-3-1, although the structure often shifts into a 4-3-3 depending on the game's state, with plenty of positional fluidity across the pitch. Flick wants his fullbacks constantly providing width and to drive forward with aggressive runs, giving the wingers the freedom to either stretch the play wide or drift inside to create overloads. The dynamics between the fullbacks and wingers are key, as their movements alternate and complement one another to keep the opposition defenses unsettled. In central areas, the double pivot plays a crucial role, often stepping high up the pitch to compress space, recycle possession, and maintain pressure in advanced zones. Supporting them is the number 10, who drifts between the central channels and half spaces, linking play and supplying the striker. The number 9 isn't just tasked with finishing. At times he drops deep to connect in the build-up and open passing lanes before surging into the box to remain a constant scoring threat. Barcelona's tactics under Hansi Flick are built around a balanced build-up approach combined with an extremely high defensive line, reflecting his philosophy of discipline, positional play, and proactive football. In possession, Barca consistently aim to build from the back with short passes, deliberately drawing the opposition into pressing traps. This embodies Flick's emphasis on trusting players to remain composed under pressure, as they use sharp rotations and vertical passing to slice through the press and advance into attacking areas. Flick's footballing philosophy is also defined by high pressing and quick transitions, and these are two elements that Barca have embraced both with and without the ball. In the attacking phase, the ball remains central to the team's effectiveness, mimicking Flick's passing game principles that prioritize control and consistent circulation. The midfield trio formed by the double pivot and number 10 rotate fluidly to dominate central zones, creating overloads that allow them to sustain pressure high up the pitch. This fluidity reflects the manager's modern proactive approach, where structured positional play is combined with freedom of movement to unlock defenses. The wingers and fullbacks play a crucial role in realizing Flick's philosophy of versatility and adaptability. By alternating seamlessly between staying wide and moving into central spaces, they ensure the side maintain attacking width, while also generating overloads in dangerous pockets of space. This dynamic relationship emphasizes the trust that Flick places in his wide players to read the game instinctively, stretching defenses one moment and cutting inside the next. Up front, the striker epitomizes Flick's blend of traditional German directness with modern flexibility. At times, he drops deeper to link play and drag defenders out of position, reflecting the coach's belief in trusting players' instincts to manipulate space. Yet inside the box, he remains a lethal finisher, an outlet for cutbacks, crosses, and through balls created by the surrounding movements. In transition, his presence adds another dimension, providing a target who can hold up play or spearhead direct, pace-driven attacks. The defensive approach under Hansi Flick is set to extreme, as Barca look to assert an aggressive high press that keeps the opposition constantly on the back foot. Immediately after possession is lost, the team will swarm the ball carrier, cutting off passing lanes and suffocating any chance of progression. This aggressive pressing not only reflects Flick's philosophy of quick transitions and compact intensity, but it also gives Barca a chance to win the ball back in advanced areas and instantly trigger counter-attacks. Of course, such an assertive press can leave the backline exposed, which is why the defensive unit must operate with near-perfect precision. The defenders are instructed to use the offside trap to their advantage, stepping high and staying compact to catch opposition runners. The fullbacks are expected to track back tirelessly to stop wide attacks, while the double pivot lends additional security, either shifting wide to cover space on the flanks or holding central to block transitions through the middle. The centre-back duo embodies Flick's demand for front-footed defending. They are tasked with engaging opponents directly, winning duels both on the ground and in the air, intercepting passes, and breaking up play before attacks can develop. By combining proactive defending with disciplined positioning, the team can sustain their aggressive press without collapsing defensively, striking a balance between risk and control. Joan Garcia is set to operate as a build-up sweeper keeper, perfectly suited to Flick's philosophy of building from the back with composure and precision. He is tasked with stepping off his line to sweep behind Barcelona's extremely high defensive units. This is where he'll look to close down danger before it can develop and give the team security when they push forward. In possession, Garcia plays a vital role in initiating the build-up, often playing short passes into the centre-backs or midfield to draw the opposition press. At the same time, he has the vision and technical quality to pick longer, lofted passes into advanced areas, and this often helps Barcelona bypass the pressure and exploit space high up the pitch. Beyond his distribution, Garcia has shown his reliability as a shot stopper, reacting quickly with sharp reflex saves and shutting down attackers in one-on-one scenarios. He also handles crosses with authority, preventing dangerous deliveries from turning into clear-cut chances. The backline of Alejandro Balde, Pau Kubasi, Ronald Araujo, and Jules Koundé provides a side with both defensive stability and attacking thrust under Flick's system. On the left, Balde operates as a supporting attacking wingback, patrolling the entire flank with his pace and energy. He stretches the pitch by holding the width high up the field, delivering crosses into the box, or drifting into the half spaces to link play and create cutbacks back opportunities for central attackers. His forward surges are vital to Barcelona's ability to pin opponents back and generates overloads on the left side. On the opposite flank, Koundé takes on a supporting wingback role, with his positioning slightly more conservative compared to Balde. He often alternates between overlapping wide and inverting into midfield, while opening lanes for his teammates with clever inside runs. This balance ensures Barca can create fluid attacking patterns while maintaining stability at the back. In possession, both fullbacks play an essential role in Flick's philosophy of structured width and positional play, while defensively they are equally crucial. They are expected to track back quickly, shutting down wide areas and supporting the team's aggressive pressing game. Their ability to recover into shape while also joining the press makes them key cogs in both phases of play, embodying the intensity and discipline Flick demands from his side. Pau Kubasi will be deployed as a ball-playing defender with a build-up focus, making him a key figure in the team's short passing approach from the back. Calm and composed in possession, he dictates early phases of play by circulating the ball in deeper areas, finding midfielders between the lines with incisive passes, or releasing runners with lofted balls into the channels. His tidiness on the ball allows Barca to recycle possession high up the pitch, resetting their attacking structure when needed without losing control of the game. Alongside him, Araujo takes on a more aggressive stopper role. The Uruguayan thrives on stepping out of the defensive line to impose himself on opposition attackers, staying touch tight, breaking up play with strong challenges, and using his pace to nullify counter-attacking threats. While his focus is primarily defensive dominance, Araujo is also competent in possession, capable of playing simple passes out from the back to support the build-up. Together, these two players complement each other perfectly. Kubasi offers composure and progression, while Araujo brings physicality and recovery speed. Both are essential to minimizing risks in transition, aided by Joan Garcia's sweeping presence behind them and Barca's use of the offside trap to maintain control against teams looking to exploit Flick's high defensive line. The pivot pairing of Pedro Lopez and Frenkie de Jong is arguably the most important element of Barcelona's structure under Hansi Flick. Both players will be deployed as deep-lying playmakers, integral in initiating the build-up from the first phase of play. They drop into pockets of space to receive the ball, distribute it forward to teammates, and help construct the foundation for attacking sequences. In the second phase, they enable fluid rotations and movements, setting the tone and tempo for the team with their calmness on the ball and their ability to pick out simple, effective passes under pressure. Beyond maintaining possession, Pedro and de Jong can also take on a more assertive approach, playing line-breaking passes or shifting the ball into wide areas to exploit space. Around the final third, they rotate position on the edge of the box, provide key through balls, and orchestrate attacking sequences that pull defenses out of shape. Both players are capable of contributing directly to goals, positioning themselves to arrive late in the box or take shots from distance. The next line of Barcelona's attack consists of Rafael Diaz-Biloli, Dani Olmo, and Lamine Yamal, each bringing unique qualities that complement Flick's system. Rafinha is deployed as a build-up wide playmaker, enjoying the freedom to drift into central and half spaces to aid in overloads and combination play. He can hold width on the left to deliver dangerous crosses or cut inside to link with the number 10 and pivot players. Rafinha's vision and passing make him an elite creator, while his goal-scoring ability ensures he remains a constant threat in and around the box. In the central attacking midfielder role, Dani Olmo operates as a balanced playmaker, providing support in both defensive transitions and build-up play. In the pockets of space, specifically zone 14, he can combine seamlessly with Rafinha, Pedri and de Jong, using clever movement, precise passing and technical skill to unlock defenses. Olmo is also a clinical finisher, capable of turning combination play into goals when given space and time. On the right, Lamine Yamal is set as a build-up wide midfielder, tasked with holding the width while also acting as a dynamic creator. He can whip in crosses from the right flank, combine in half spaces with the striker number 10, or cut inside to generate scoring opportunities himself. Yamal's ability to operate in tight spaces and create room for his teammates makes him a constant threat, adding unpredictability and fluidity to Barcelona's attack. Finally, Robert Lewandowski will lead the line, where he'll be deployed as an attacking false 9, a role that allows him to drop deep and actively participate in build-up play. From these deeper positions, he can link effectively with midfielders and wingers, receive the ball in pockets of space, and play incisive passes to overlapping teammates. At the same time, Lewandowski remains a lethal presence in the final third. His movement into the box makes him a constant threat for crosses, cutbacks, and goal-scoring opportunities, while his positioning opens up space for teammates to exploit. In possession, he excels in holding up the ball, combining with others, and making unselfish plays to facilitate attacking sequences. Lewandowski's blend of world-class finishing and creative vision makes him both a primary goal threat and a key orchestrator in the side's fluid offensive system under Hansi Flick. Rafinha will serve as Barcelona's captain, reflecting his leadership and influence on the pitch. Free kick duties are shared between Rafinha and Robert Lewandowski, with the Brazilian taking the responsibility for the long-range efforts. Penalties will be split between Lamine Yamal and Rafinha, while the corners are primarily taken by Pedri and also Rafinha. In attacking set pieces, Lewandowski is the main target inside the box, with Ronald Araujo making near-post runs and Pau Kubasi stationed at the back post. Frenkie de Jong positions himself at the top of the box to distribute or recycle possession, while Alejandro Balde provides defensive cover in case of a turnover. When defending corners, Araujo marks the key targets, while de Jong is the post watcher, with Kubasi stationed at the near post and Jules Koundé guarding the back. As for the throw-ins, they are assigned to Balde and Koundé for their respective flanks. And there we go, my dudes. That is how you can go ahead and replicate Barcelona's tactics for FC26 under Hansi Flick. I do hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you don't mind smashing that like button down below, as well as subscribing to the channel if you're new and you haven't subscribed just yet. I am on the road to I'm trying to hit 30,000 by the end of this year. So if we can do that, that would be absolutely amazing. Now, for anybody who might be interested in both the Patreon as well as the Discord we chat everything IRL football as well as FC and all that good stuff. We banter, we laugh, we joke, we do all that on there, and that link will be down below, right next to the link for the Patreon. Now, on the Patreon, I don't know if it will be today, tomorrow, or the next day, but on the Patreon, I will also be releasing the alternative tactics for Barcelona. I'm talking about the other players. I'm talking about Marcus Rashford, Ferran Torres, the likes of Gavi, Casado. Where do they play? How do they play? What positions? What roles? What focuses? All of that will be in that video on the Patreon. Of course, it is exclusive. It is a paid for exclusive. Yes, I know. But if you are interested in it, the link for it will be down below in the description. It's not out just yet, so when this video goes out, it won't be out as well, but it will be out over the next few days. So there is that too. Anyways, I'm done waffling. I hope you guys have a smashing goddamn day, and I'm out of here. Peace.